Giants baseball. Told straight. You're listening to NorCal Sports Network. No homers, no casuals. Just truth. Let's go!
All right, everybody, welcome on in. NorCal Sports Network, Friday night, opening night for the U.S. in the World Baseball Classic. And right now, it's 7-1 for the USA, the hometown team, or the home country team for us here in the U.S. 7-1 after 7, I believe. I just got a little bit screwed up with a couple things, had to reboot. Yeah, we're in the bottom half of the 7th. U.S. leading 7-1. Logan Webb was terrific tonight. Gave up a leadoff home run, and then after that, nobody reached base. He went 4 innings. Let me give you the full breakdown here on Webb's numbers. I just got to pull them up here. Logan Webb went 4 innings, did not walk a batter, struck out 6, and so he faced 13 batters, gave up a home run, and retired the next 12. So, hey, if it isn't Will B, how you doing, man? It's good to see you, Will. It's been a while. That is Will, right? I think. Looks like Will. Hey, man. Good to hear from you. Good to see you, man. Been thinking about you, actually. I've been saying haven't seen you in a long time. So awesome. Yeah, that's me. All right. Good to see you, Will, in the chat, man. I've been thinking about you. And I was just talking to Matthew a couple days ago and was asking if he'd heard from you, how you been. So good to see you. So we're in the bottom of the 7th, and Brazil gets there's a hit for that's the second hit of the game, I think, for the Brazil. Wait a minute. I'm just looking. Yeah, that's the first hit. It's given up. So, no, second hit. Okay, Walker's given up 2 hits. So Brazil has 3 hits. How about this Dante Bichette Jr.? He's wearing some kind of green wig or something. The Bichette, so man, they're something else. But welcome in, everybody. We're going to take you through the end of the game here. And then there's a fly ball to center. Easy. Pete Crow Armstrong underneath it for the out. 1 out, bottom of the 7th. So we'll take you through this game, and then we'll wrap it up a little bit. And then we're going to jump into some Giants baseball, talking about the roster for the Giants, how I think this opening day roster is going to pan out. So we'll see what's happening. Notifications are back. Good. Yay. I don't know what happened last night. Notifications did not go out. But, yeah, keep it right here. We'll go right up till to an hour from now at 8:30. And then I'll hand it off. So stick right with us till 8:30 if you can. And then I'll hand the show over and have you guys all go over to Even Year Dynasty show. They go on Friday night. Cody and Dan, and I'm not sure if Ricky will be there tonight, the 3 of them, but I'm pretty sure Cody and Dan will both be there. But you'll get a chance to I already talked to Cody today. I already know a little stuff he's going to be covering tonight, so you'll definitely want to tune in there and get some real good updates and information that you probably don't get in a lot of other places. So Walker's on the mound. He's 1 out, bottom of the 7th, 2-1 pitch. And, I mean, really, if you think about this team, I mean, the U.S. should be beating Brazil, right? They're probably playing Brazil's probably what, equivalent to a AA team, maybe single A, double A. It's definitely not as good of a triple A ball. We can kind of see that. None of these guys are really too much. So yeah, so 2-2 pitch, Walker throws, fouled off. Okay. Balance the smoke. Yeah, you got to balance the smoke, everybody. You got to balance that smoke. Good old Gabe Kapler. He brought us much fun, didn't he? Everybody, if those of you who've been at NorCal Sports for quite a while. Oh, man. So, hey, if anybody, you know what? This is kind of a casual night here. There's a ground ball, chopper short, catcher Raleigh picks it up, throws in the dirt, but Harper picks it out. And 2 outs. Nice pickup by Bryce Harper there. All right. I'm assuming that was Raleigh in the squat. Yeah, that's Raleigh. Wow. Okay, so 2 out, man on second. U.S. should win this. They got Great Britain tomorrow. The game that's going to be fun in this Pool B for the U.S. is Monday. Pool B when they face Mexico. That's going to be a really fun game, right there in Houston. Houston, you're down there near the Mexico border, and you're going to have a lot of fans from Mexico, a lot of fans from the U.S., and I love the World Baseball Classic in the sense I love the crowds. I actually love the Latin American crowds, man. They just go watch a game between, like, say, Venezuela and Dominican, or Puerto Rico and the Dominican, or any combination of those countries. When you get those countries involved, it is wild. It is absolutely wild. You're seeing guys just, I mean, I don't know if you guys have ever watched just Dominican or winter ball. These guys celebrate like crazy. I saw a highlight of the pitcher in one of these games. The guy hit a home run and he was rounding third, and the pitcher ran over and just drilled him. I mean, if it was an NFL game, the dude would have been thrown out for targeting or something, man. It was just, he just laid the dude out. That's Latin America, man. They are passionate and they celebrate, and some guys don't like it, but these guys there's a base hit to center field, hard hit. That's going to drive in a run. It's 7-2 for the U.S. Brazil scores 7-2. Yeah, the top 4 teams, who are I guess it's what? USA, Dominican, and Japan, and is it Venezuela? Is that who the 4th team would be? Venezuela, I think. I think they're a little better than Puerto Rico, right, Will? I think those are the 4. And then I mean, it's really U.S. and Dominican, I think, are the 2 top teams. Yeah, U.S., Dominican, Japan, and Venezuela. Right. Yeah, that's it. Okay. Yeah, it's going to be – this is fun stuff. What is the difference, Matthew asked, between Pool A and Pool B? Well, I'd have to go to pull it back up. I don't have it in front of me because I don't know who's – but there's 4 countries in each pools. Let's see. Let me pull it up here. Okay. World Baseball Classic. Pool A. Did you say Pool A and B? Let me see. Pool A. Okay, Matthew. Pool A is those teams are see how many. Hold on here. Let me pull it up here. I'll give you the information here. Bracket. One sec here. What are we doing here? Okay. We'll do okay. Okay. Bracket. Okay. All pools schedule. Pool A You've got, whoa, 2-run homer. 7-4. I wasn't watching, and I heard in my ear, this ear, I got the game listening to Victor. Wow. I think it was Masai or something, hit a 2-run homer to right field. It is 7-4. Waka's getting beat up here in this bottom of the 7th. U.S. going to have to add on here in the 8th. So let me go back to your question here. Pool A, the teams, 3 runs. Oh, there's a line drive to third base, and he's out, but they're hitting Waka hard. Okay, they're out of the 7th, but Brazil scores 3 runs. How do you like how Brazil, you can, in the on the TV, Brazil, it's Brazil, which is how, we spell it, but then you see the S in the on the Brazil uniforms. They go with Brasil. Okay, so let me turn this down here. I want to find the okay, sorry about that. I hit the wrong button and just ejected myself right out of the room. I was trying to look at the pools here and get these teams here, because I've seen a better graphics that give me the whole teams. But all right, here we go. All right. Pool A, Puerto Rico, Cuba, Canada, Panama, Colombia. All right. I've got 2 teams coming out of Pool A. I got Puerto Rico and Cuba. I said this the other night. Pool B, I've got Mexico and the U.S. There's 5 teams in each pool. It's Mexico, Brazil, Italy, U.S., and Great Britain. I'll take Mexico and the U.S. Pool C, Australia, Japan, Korea, Chinese Taipei, and Czechia. I'm taking not Australia. I'm taking Japan and Korea. Australia is 2-0 though, so it's either going to be Korea or Australia, but I'll take Korea. Pool D, Venezuela, the Dominican, Israel, Netherlands, Nicaragua. I'm taking obviously Venezuela and the Dominican Republic. So I think you're going to have 8 teams advance into the quarters, and then it gets really fun from there. The team. So I don't know if everybody knows how the whole thing works, but let me give you a little rundown on how it works. The first round, the teams in each pool shall be ranked according to the percentages of games won in the first round. The 2 teams with the highest such percentages in each pool shall advance to the quarterfinal round. If at the end of pool play in round 1 of the tournament, teams within a pool are tied with an identical winning percentage, the tie shall be broken in the following order of priority. The team that won the games between the teams tied shall be given the higher position. If 3 or more teams are tied and one of those teams won its games against all other teams it is tied with, so in other words, if 3 teams are tied and one of them beat the other 2 they're tied with, they get in. Similarly, if one of those tied teams lost its games against all other teams it is tied with, then it will be placed in the lowest spot. The tied team shall be ranked in the standings according to the lowest quotient of fewest runs allowed divided by the number of defensive outs recorded in the games, blah, 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 blah. Okay. Tied team shall be ranked in the standings according to the lowest quotient of the fewest earned runs allowed divided by the number of defensive outs recorded in the games that round between the teams that tied. Okay, this gets a little wild. So, basically the U.S. is going, they're probably only real team they have to look at is Mexico Monday. So, if U.S. wins their first 3 games, they're obviously in, right? So, okay, so Bryce Harper's leading off, or no, that's Schwarber. That's Schwarber. Kyle Schwarber is up right now, top of the 8th, man on first. That must be, I'm assuming, Judge. I wasn't paying attention, so sorry, guys, if you're expecting me to give you what's going on. Let me just put this right in front of me. Okay. So Schwarber is up. Nobody out. It's 2-0 count. I'm looking for a bomb right here. Okay. I'm predicting a bomb right here. Okay. Judge walked. I'm calling a Kyle Schwarber home run on this at bat. It's 2-0. Here comes the 2-0 pitch. There's a fly ball that's the routine center field, but the left fielder's calling him off, and it was left center, actually. Left fielder makes the catch. 1 out. Okay. So, yeah, it's on FS1, Gravy. So, hey, you know what, guys? I think what I'll do, if anybody wants to join the show, come on in. I'll let you come on in and we'll just chat. I'm just doing a solo gig here tonight. So if you want to come in and talk ball, pop on in here. I just put the link out there. And then we'll cover the game. And then once the game ends, we'll go right into Giants roster, which I was playing a little bit with the Giants roster today and thinking how it would go. Okay, so 1 out. And batting right now, it's Alex Bregman's up. So got the pitch here coming, the pitch to Bregman, low. It's 2-0. No, 3-0. 3-0. Okay. Let me do something here. I forgot a little order of business I forgot to take care of. And I will do that right now. Okay, here comes the 3-0 pitch. Oh, he hit him right in the back. So first and second with 1 out. So U.S. got a little rally going right now. Yeah, this lineup is nice. Hey, Will, we're going to be doing fantasy baseball over here at NorCal Sports Network. We've got 2 leagues trying to get going. One a $50 league for Roto, and then another $150 entry for Points League. Let me know if you want to get in. We're trying to round up the last few spots for each league. So we got a Roto league for a $50 entry and then a Points League for $150. Anybody else want to pop in? Email me over at NorCal Sports Network, or not. What is it? What is the email here? NorCal Sports Network at gmail.com. All right. And while you're at it, guys, hit that like button while you're in here. Pushes the video out to more people as we're live right now. And if you hit that like button, more people pop on in here. And all right. Oh, Will, I am so sorry. Man, my heart goes out to you. Lost my mother in 2019. And, there's days that I still want to talk to her. I think about, I just had something come up and I want to talk to my mom. And, man, condolences to you. Really sorry for that, Will. Man, that sucks. That sucks. So anyway, we've got so glad to have you pop in. Just let me know, Will, which league you want to pop in. I'm going to be playing both of them, just 50 and 150. It's not that big of a deal. So I like playing them both. So you can join both. There's no harm in anybody who wants to do that. All right. Everybody, it's good of the chat to reach out to Will. This is we like to think of NorCal Sports Network as a family, right? A familia, the Italian word for family, familia. So this is our 4th year, guys, doing Giants baseball. 4th year, can you believe it? And we're going to be going live like this during games when the games are a little tighter, called Late Innings Live. So we come up with original ideas, and then wouldn't you know it, within 48 hours, there's others that pop right up. I guess that's a good thing, right? Imitation's a best form of flattery, right? Or however that goes. Cal Raleigh, batting right-handed, pops one out of play. So he's down in the count 0-2 right now. He's facing a lefty, and there's 2 on, 1 out, top of the 8th, and the score is 7-4. The U.S. should be able to close this out, but you like to add on. So let me Aaron Judge on second, and Bregman on first. Judge walked. Bregman got hit on a 3-0 pitch. All right, here's a 1-2 pitch to Cal Raleigh. Kanabushi winds way outside. I think that's how you say it. Kanabushi. So, 2-2. Will Raleigh drive one here? Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Popped up. Easy play for the right fielder. He camps under it, makes the catch, 2 out. And we've got 2 men out, 7-4, runners first and second. And now coming up to the plate is, who's coming up here? I see Pete Crow Armstrong in the on-deck circle. But they got the camera on Pete Crow Armstrong. I'm not looking at the box. Okay, yeah. So it's who is this? Roman Anthony. That's right. Okay. This is Roman Anthony. Man, back-to-back lefties. Okay, here comes the 1-0 pitch to Anthony. He swings and fouls it off, 1-1. Roman Anthony, look at that guy, man. Young 22-year-old starting lineup with the Team USA in the World Baseball Classic. Hey, man, Bryce Eldridge, he's smacking the ball around in spring training. I'm loving seeing that. Here comes the 1-1 pitch to Anthony. He takes a nice pitch right there, 1-2. I think he was not looking for anything off speed there, and he just took one. PCA the GOAT for calling out Dodger fans. I loved what he said. Man, those Dodger fans are out there playing with a volleyball or a beach ball, I mean. Here comes the 1-2 pitch to Anthony. He lines it into right field for a base hit. It's going to score Judge easily. Around to third goes Bregman, and the U.S. is up 8-4. Beautiful. Beautiful. Roman Anthony comes through. 2-strike hit to right field. And now the U.S. has runners on the corners, and Pete Crow Armstrong is at the plate. Let's put that back up there. PCA, the GOAT, for calling out Dodger fans. Hey, he grew up. He grew up in Southern California, and he went to Dodger games. Look, I've been to many Dodger games in my 20s. So I lived there into my 30s. I went to several Dodger games. Look, the fans are, yeah, they have some good fans, but there's a lot of casuals that show up at Chavez Ravine. They show up in the 3rd inning. They leave in the 7th inning. They do the stupid wave. You can't be doing the wave and call yourself a diehard, right? Diehards don't stand up for the wave. They sit down. All right, here comes the 0-1 pitch to PCA in the dirt, 1-1. Oh, wow, he said the Brian Stowe attack influenced him strongly. Wow. He did drop some truth nukes. Absolutely, NorCal. Yeah, he did. All right, here comes the 1-1 pitch from Kanabushi to Pete Crow Armstrong. Takes it outside and high. 2-1, 8-4, runners on the corners. 2 outs, top of the 8th. U.S. gets a badly needed add-on run. Yeah, Dwyer fans are Diamondback fans, right? Yeah. 2-1 pitch from Kanabushi. Just off the plate, outside, 3-1. All right, so Bregman's on it first. Do you send him here on a 3-1 pitch? Probably not. Probably not. Bregman's not that fleet of foot. And here comes the 3-1 pitch. Grounded weakly to first, and there's the 3rd out of the inning. And the U.S. puts up 1. And the score, as we go to the bottom half of the 8th inning, United States 8, Brazil 4. That gives us a chance to thank one of our sponsors. Let us thank some of our sponsors here. Let me get those up. We want to give a shout out to Prize Picks. Prize Picks is a proud sponsor of NorCal Sports Network. Let me tell you a little bit about what Prize Picks is. You see that promo code there at the bottom of just below me there, NCSN, right? Well, make sure you use that promo code. Prize Picks is a daily fantasy app where you build lineups by choosing whether players will have more or less than a projected stat total. Right now, new users can get $50 in lineups when they play their first $5 lineup, win or lose. You don't have to play 50 to get 50. You just got to play 5 to get 50. I think they require $10 to start up an account. So Prize Picks is available in 50 states. Download the Prize Picks app or click on the link in the description of this video. Build your lineup. Follow along while watching the games. Prize Picks, it's good to be right. A lot of fun playing Prize Picks. You just pick more or less in maybe 3 categories, and you're off, and you get them all. You're winning some good money. And right now, again, you don't have to put in 50 to get 50. You're talking, you only got to play $5 and you get 50 matched, or not matched, just given to you. It's not a match. They're giving you more than what you're putting out. So go ahead and get over there to Prize Picks and appreciate what they're doing. Of course, we want to thank our longtime sponsor of NorCal Sports Network. That's Chapman Law Group, right? Chapman Law Group is located in Marin, licensed in all of California. Make sure you give Chapman Law Group a call for all your legal needs at 415-613-9483. Chapman Law Group. Hey, you got a personal injury situation? Reach out to David Chapman and his group. They'll take good care of you, and there's no fee for the consultations, free. And if it's a personal injury situation, you don't win the case, you don't pay. That's pretty cool. So give them a call, Chapman Law Group. All right, let me get back to the chat. Okay, we're in the top of the 8th. On the mound for the U.S. is Spire. Spire who's he with? Seattle, I think. This is let me look him up. Is this hold on here. Yeah. He's with Seattle, I believe. Okay. Lead off, he's ahead 1-2. Some of these guys on Brazil, it's going to be fun. If the U.S. plays the Dominican, that's going to be a classic game, man. Dominican's loaded. I think the U.S. has a little bit better pitching, but, Scooble's probably not going to be there, right? At that point, Scooble's one and done. He's going to pitch. When is Scooble pitching? Is he pitching tomorrow or Saturday? Not sure how they've got it set up, but Logan Webb pitched a gem tonight. Okay, one out. Spire struck out the guy. Oh, Manny Ramirez's son is the leadoff hitter. He's back up. He led off the game for Brazil with a home run off Webb, and that was all they got after that. Nothing. They got nothing after that on Webb. Webb struck out 6 of the next 12 batters, did not give up a base runner after the home run. So Giants got to be pleased. Oh, there's a drive to right field down the line. It's gone if it's fair. And it's gone. Fair ball. Second home run tonight for Ramirez. Wow. Lucas Ramirez, son of Manny Ramirez, looks nothing like him with his body. He's skinny, and he's a left-handed hitter, not the big right-handed bat that his dad is. 2 homers. What organization is Lucas Ramirez playing for? I know he's in A-ball. Does anybody know what? I'm going to have to look him up. Wow. 2 home runs. Hit this off of a lefty. Wow. 2 home run game. Can they put Webb back in? No. No. Wow. That was a nice shot down the right field line. Stayed fair. So Carvalho strikes out on 3 pitches after the Ramirez home run. So it's 8-5, bottom of the 8th with 2 out. So let me see what we got here. Hold on a second. I got it. Spire. I'm trying to. Yeah, they're talking to Ken Rosenthal's talking about, and they thought Brazil wasn't sure if they can get to 9 innings tonight because they have this mercy rule, right? The mercy rule is if you're up 10 runs after 7 innings, the game's over. So if it's 11-0 or 11-1 after 7 innings, the game's over. Matthew, you missed the beginning. It was Logan Webb. He gave off a leadoff home run, his first batter to Lucas Ramirez, Manny Ramirez's son, and it was the U.S. scored 2 in the top of the first on Aaron Judge's 2-run homer, but then it was 2-1 after the first batter. And then Logan Webb did not give up a base runner for the next 12 batters. He shut the next 12 guys down, went 4 innings, pitched 52 pitches, had 6 strikeouts. The only blemish was the leadoff home run. So Webb, it was a Webb gem. Hey, a Webb gem. I like that. You've heard of the Webb gem for the catches. How about a Webb gem for the pitches? So I like that. I'm going to make that into a banner, I think. A web gem. Web gem. There we go. How's that? A web gem tonight. Let's get rid of that. Again, guys, for fantasy baseball, make sure you guys want to get in. There's only a few openings in each league left. Send me an email to NorCal Sports Network at Gmail. $150 for the points league, $50 for the Roto league. You can join both. You just can't join both twice. You can't have two teams in the same league. All right. So email me there, NorCal Sports Network at gmail.com. You want to get into the NorCal Sports Network Fantasy Baseball League. It's pretty simple. Everything goes through Yahoo, and you pay Yahoo. Yahoo pays the winners out. There's no drama. There's no Yahoo rules, commissioners there just to make sure that the leagues run smoothly, that there's no collusion or taking advantage of trades, that kind of stuff. But then Yahoo determines the winner, and that's how it goes. All right, cool. Hey, you know what? I'll set it up so that we can pay directly to Yahoo. If there's I want to try and have Yahoo just handle all the money, and then that way everybody's paid up straight through them. Hey, Fossey, good to see you, man. It's been a while. Been a while since I've seen you, Fossey. This is a good night here, man. We've got some OGs in the house tonight. Fossey says that's a typical Logan Webb start. It was a great start, man. Oh, he can come back? Are you saying he can come back, Webb? Is that how the rules work in the WBC? Is it going to be one of those leagues where the commissioner changes the results at the end? Yes, absolutely. We love that type of controversy. We love drama and controversy. We will have a league where the commissioner, if he doesn't like the results, can make changes. Absolutely, yes. Obviously, we're being facetious here. No. Results are the results. That's just the way it goes. I think Yahoo's been doing this quite a while and figured out how to run fantasy baseball. So we might just let them do their job and kind of go by the rules. Join me. Okay. What else do we got here? In the comments here. Okay. Oh, as I was talking, the U.S. went down in the ninth, and now we've got the bottom of the ninth. Brazil will be coming up down 3. We'll see who's coming in for. Hey, guys, you're going to want to keep it right here all the way through. We'll at 9:30, I'm going to hand you guys off and have everybody go over to Even Year Dynasty Show. I'll put up the number there and or the link, not so much the link, but the name. You can go subscribe to that, and you'll love what they do over there. Cody, I think, probably one of the most talented young man I know that really understands the game of baseball, and he really knows the Giants. He knows the farm system. Cody, Dan, and Ricky, they do a great job over there. So I think you just want to make sure you head that way at the bottom of the hour. I need you to pump their subs up too, guys. All of their subs are legit, right? Just like NorCal Sports Network. We don't buy subs here. We don't have robots going out, So, it's nice to give guys that are working hard and not out there trying to game the system just to have numbers. It's all about engagement rates and views, not about subs. So, those guys work hard and they're calling. Who's calling? They're calling in saying the Bonds and Kent of Giants YouTube. Yeah, it's a good thing we did go live tonight. Yeah. So let's get back to the game here. Let me get I got to get my TV back on here. What happened? I lost it. Hold on. YouTube TV. Oh, there we are. Game was. Are we live? Wait a minute. Hold on here. Oh, it's still the bottom of the eighth. Wait a minute. You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to get the game off, and then because I'm trying to get it to go live, and I got too many things open on my phone. So let me do this. Let me go back into the game so I make sure I'm up to date, because I'm trying to slide it to the live button, and it wasn't moving. So wait a minute. Now I hit the wrong. You're currently. What's going on? What's going on here? YouTube screwing me up here? Hold on, guys. I think I messed up. Sorry about this. I lost YouTube TV. Somehow I lost the game itself. Why is it telling me? I don't know what's happening here. This is great. Bear with me. It's trying to give me Chinese Taipei, the game going on, but they already played. So somehow I lost the game, but I'll get it back. YouTube TV. Oh, I see what's going on. Hold on. Great. I don't know what's going on here. Can't believe I lost the game here. Tell me what's going on. I know it's on Fox. It's just not popping up. I'm on YouTube TV right here, and it's not giving me the option for the game. It's giving me Chinese Taipei versus Czechia. And I don't know if that game was already played earlier. Jeez. Let me type in USA. USA versus Brazil. Let's see what's going on. Wonderful. All right. That's crazy. I don't know what's going on. Hold on, guys. Let me see what is going on. Anyway, I think it's 9-5. Go to the live section 9-5. Okay, let me try that. Not used to doing this on my phone. Live section. Okay, live. Chinese. Why is it's just not even showing up in my feed anymore? It's not showing up in my feed. This is great. here I am doing a live, and it just Judge up with a runner on first, runner on one out. Okay, I just this is really irritating me. I'm in the live. See, I'm right in the live here, and I don't have USA FS1. Maybe if I just go to hit FS1. Let's try that. What the heck? I might have to, you know what? Let me do this. Let me play something for you guys. I'll put something on and I'll be right back. I'm going to go turn on my TV. What do I got here that can give me about a minute of play here? If anybody wants to join me, they can come in and take a little over here. Okay. Here, how about a little Elliot Ramos? Trying to get my TV on here. Get that going. I got my TV. See if you can see it right over there in the other room. Got the one TV there. So I'm going to turn this thing on. Give me a second here. My phone just crapped on me. Give me 1 sec here. This is nuts. 1 sec. Okay, here we go. Let me get this world. One sec here, guys. Crap. I don't know what's going on. I cannot get this game going and run this show by myself. Hold on. Do we have sound? Can you guys hear me? Can you guys hear me? Let me know. One sec. Okay, I got it. Finally got it up on the big screen. 3-0 count. Schwarber's at the plate. 3-0, first and second. And not exactly sure what the heck happened with my and Schwarber walks, so bases are loaded. And hey, we got Will B joining us. Hey, Will.
Hey, how you doing, homie?
Good.
I'm
Good
watching.
To see you, man. I lost my screen on my phone. I don't know what happened. It just the stinking YouTube.
Yeah, man. I can hear you. Hold on a second. I gotta.
Aaron, yeah, we'll do it live.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm watching the game right now. 9-5, dude. What a.
9-5.
So we have Bregman up here right now.
Yeah, bases loaded. 1-0.
Bases loaded with Bregman on board. This could be nice. So he just got his nice new little contract there. So let's see if was he gonna buy into it?
What's going on? See what he does here. Low 2-0. Could they? Well, I guess if they went up by 10, if they still get to bat in the bottom of the ninth, I assume if they went up like 15-5.
Oh, the old mercy kill. Yeah, I'm not sure how that. I'm not sure how that works out. I know that Japan did the mercy kill today with Taiwan or something like that.
Yeah, 13-0 or something. What was it like? Or
it was more than that. I think it was like 20 something or some weirdo stuff.
Let me see. What was the score of that?
Yeah, it's pretty wild, dude.
Yeah, 3-0. Bregman just went down. They almost took his head off.
Yeah, they did.
Okay.
Man.
Here is the 3-0 pitch. High, ball 4, walks him in. 10-5 US. 10-5 now. Hey,
it's
Robert.
Like the old Barry. It's like the old Barry Bonds days, man, when they walk in. Oh.
Judge.
Oh, is Rob on? I haven't talked to Rob in a while.
Hey, what up, Robert? How you been, Will? Got a little bit of beard there growing and wearing glasses now?
Yeah, well, I can't see for shit anymore, so I'm just.
Welcome to the club, man. I don't wear these I only wear these for reading. I can drive and see distance wise.
Oh yeah, same here, man. I don't wear these for any other reason. I just all of a sudden you turn 40 years old and everything goes to piss, right?
It's exactly, man. Back.
What the hell is? Oh, dude, yeah, everything just goes downhill, man. Yeah, it's so wild. It's so amazing how fast it all hits you. You know, one day you're a stud, and the next day you're just a giant nothing anymore, dude. It's just
exactly.
Man.
It hits fast. It hits fast.
Oh yeah. I'm so glad to have you guys reporting the old Giants news and. Yeah, man. I need to go up there to Phoenix to go see these guys play before they leave the Cactus League. But most of the good players are already gone, right? They're already out there in WBC, right?
A lot of them are, yeah. They'll be back in after the 17th for a few days. I think the Giants leave on the 21st, so
makes sense.
They won't get too much time.
Have you had any scoop on Eldridge? What's the scoop on
Eldridge him? He's looking really good. He's playing really good first base. He's hit the ball a couple days ago. He hit it 112 miles an hour for a deep fly out, but then yesterday, I think it was, he had 113 off the bat over the shortstop's head, and it rolled all the way to the wall. It was just a laser. Today he hit a triple off the wall, 400 and what'd they say how many feet it was? 428 8 feet or something like that, or 448. Maybe it was
You
448.
know what that reminds me of is, I remember watching a documentary on Willie Mays and Barry Bonds. And Barry said when he was going through batting practice that Willie Mays was behind him, and he goes, "Hey, if you're doing this, the old raindrops,"
Yeah.
he says, "Hey, you're gonna have a drought. The best way to do it, just hit a line drive off the bat." And I think that's where our guy is. So let me ask you. So if Eldridge is able to handle a bat, where does he line up in our
I think he'll be the
well,
DH. DH
you think
and play first base. Yeah, they'll rotate some of Devers and Devers, he's got a hammy, but he'll be back this weekend.
yeah, I love Devers. Devers was such a good trade. Adamas was also a nice trade too. Beautiful.
Yeah. Aaron says, somebody asked who's the guest, and Aaron answered, Will B is part of the OG gang. That's right. It goes back to the Larry
Oh
Krueger
man,
tree.
yeah, I've been here for a while. Yeah, man, I was one of the old boys' first originators.
Yeah.
I'm here now. We
Now
happen
Fosse
to.
remembers. Fosse remembers. It's Will B.
Yeah, that's me.
Another walk. Cal Raleigh just walked. Another bases loaded walk. So it's
11 to 5.
Yeah.
11 to 5.
Turn out
United
the lights.
States.
The party's over.
Bregman is on second base. What more could the Giants do right now? Is there anything that you think in your fucking? Oh shit! Sorry.
Don't worry.
No. I really do apologize. I'm just a cuss hound. I'm an old Army guy.
Yeah.
Is there anything more that the Giants could do in your eyes to make this ship
sail a little more?
Yeah, we talked about this the last 5 years. It's just.
Yeah, I think they need bullpen help, and they maybe need one starter. I mean, I'm going to talk about the roster here in a little bit, and then
where would you get your starter from, though?
I think where's their start? Well, yeah, there's not many left now. I mean, all the good ones.
They're gone.
Yeah,
they all got bought up. I remember.
Oh, there's a line drive base hit off the bat of Roman Anthony. He's going to drive in one. Bases remain loaded. It's 12 to 5.
That was a slam of a damn line drive. He slugged the hell out of that ball.
Yeah, that had to be over 100 miles an hour because the ball was hit so hard the runner from second couldn't even.
Probably about 108 at least.
Yeah, that was hit hard.
Did you have Roman Anthony on your league last year?
I didn't have him. No, I think.
No, I didn't either.
I think Senior.
I think he did too. I had Senior had Roman Anthony, Nick Kurtz. He had all the prospects on his damn league.
Yep. I was a dope. I was in another league and I picked up Kurtz. And
watch this pitch. Man.
I dropped him after he got off to a really cold start. I just learned my lesson. Cost me probably winning the league. Here we go. Pete Crow Armstrong, 2-0 count, bases loaded. Look at these pitchers. Why are all these pitchers for Brazil have Japanese last names?
Takahashi? I don't know. That's funny you say that. My grandmother's last name is Takahashi. I don't know. Maybe I should ask.
3-0. I mean, this is like the third or fourth guy that I've noticed that's been part of Team Brazil that has kind of a Japanese.
Yeah. So what the hell happened? So did the Japanese go down there in South America and conquer everybody? It makes no sense to me.
Yeah. A 3-0 pitch right down the middle. That would have been a pitch to swing at. You're up 12-5, man, and drill one.
Oh, man, dude, he served that right down the middle. You should have slammed that thing home.
Oh, Hiroki said, yeah. a lot of Japanese in Brazil after World War II. Okay, that makes
Well,
sense.
that makes sense, but it's still
Another walk, 13-5. A base hit. Does the mercy rule work if it's in the top half of an inning? Like,
no. You have to have if they were to score 3 more runs, then they could have the mercy rule. But
still, like they won't get the chance to bat in the bottom of the ninth because they're down by 10.
no. Actually, so they're 13 runs up. Yeah, so they'll have a chance to bat right now, and 15 is when the rule kicks in.
13-5 here. Let me see.
Let's watch this play out.
Let me see what happened today in that Japan game because Japan.
Who did Japan play in?
Let me look here. I'll tell you in a sec here.
I didn't pay any attention to it. Japan's just so good. There's no reason to pay any attention.
Japan beat Chinese Taipei 13-0. It was final after 7.
Oh God, that's awful.
Yeah. All right. Here comes the 2-0 pitch. Low 3-0. He's in danger of walking in. Like, how many guys would this be? The third or fourth walk? Yeah. So they're up 8, 13-5.
Oh, you see this guy's face?
Yeah.
He's like, okay, kill me right now. I'm done.
Well, there's another groove pitch, man. I'm swinging 3-0, man. You're up 13-5, but they're probably playing, trying not to embarrass them, maybe.
Well, the mercy rule doesn't kick in until another 2 runs, so I guess you're going to let this guy just sit there on the mound and do his bullshit.
We got to walk. We got to balk.
God!
Something violation on the pitcher. So everybody advances 14-5. 14-5 with 1 out and runners now on second and third.
Oh my God! Just
okay. Here we
put a tourniquet on it all. I mean,
Turang's up now, and he grounds one to short. And
fuck!
The runner, he's out at first. Did the runner from third score? It is 15-5. I don't think the mercy rule kicks in unless the inning ends because it's the half inning, so they have to finish the inning because the game would be over right now.
It kicks in at 15 points, and then no,
it's just 10 runs. It's a 10-run. If you're up by 10 runs after 7, the mercy rule kicks in. So,
well, they're in 10 runs after 7. Just call it.
Yeah,
quits.
but I think because it's the top of the 9th. If this was the bottom of the 9th right now, they would. Well, they would have already won, so it wouldn't have mattered. Yeah, but I don't think you can end it. Like the U.S. could score another 10 runs, it'd be 25-5, and I still think they get to come up. Yeah, the Brazil pitching looks like is really bad.
Yeah, they have hitters, but they don't have anything outside of that. And you know what? That's the thing, though. So you discover all these things in WBC, right? Like, so, I mean, you discover the pitchers, you discover the hitters and the sluggers and all that. And it's just beautiful to see that there's so many countries that are dedicated to playing this sport. And this was one of the original American sports, and God bless, man. And the funny thing is that too, they came to Japan back in the 1860s, and they taught the Japanese how to play baseball. And now they're some of the best baseball players on the fucking planet.
Yeah.
So,
All right, there's a Bobby Witt Jr. fly ball to right field for the out. We go to the bottom of the 9th. It's 15-5. U.S. has this one in the bag.
Adios, amigos. That was it.
That's exactly right, Matthew. They let the losing team bat last, and so.
Well, you got to give them a shot. And, when you're in the World Baseball Classic, it's I don't fault them for that. Everybody looks good. I think Brazil actually pulled off a damn good spread out of it all. they played really nice.
They got it to 8-5. Yeah.
Oh my God, they played their balls off against the stacked United States team. So you had 15 against. Yeah, God bless them. I mean, that was a wonderful spread.
Yeah.
You couldn't ask for any better.
Yeah. So, but let me bring in Dallas, who's, I don't know if you've met Will and Dallas, if you guys have met. I think Dallas is on here as a co-host regularly, and I think you remember Will being on here before,
yeah,
right?
We've been on here before together.
A long time ago. Yeah, I remember Dallas. Yeah, God bless.
Okay. All right, so we're gonna.
You were in the hospital, I think, at the time.
Yeah, I was. Yeah, man, that's a bad memory from. But yeah, I'm happy to be here and happy to help out Dan anyway.
Will's going to jump in and join our fantasy baseball league as well. So
yeah, I want to
add another. And hey, guys, I wanted to kind of switch. Let me grab my paper here that I was writing on. I was putting the Giants roster together. We're going to switch a little bit. I'll tell you what's happening. I mean, this game's over, but 3 more outs. Let me grab that paper real quick.
Oh yeah, it's done, so it's gone. How you doing, homie?
Doing good.
Okay, right on.
Looks like
right,
USA is notched a win here, huh?
Yeah, here's my roster.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah, I was playing the roster game here today, and I think Bryce Eldridge is going to make this Giants team opening day.
You think so?
I do. He's hitting the ball too hard, and he's playing really good first base. I think he's making I think Luis Matos is going to make the team. And I think, well, it's pretty obvious who your regulars are. It's Bailey, Devers, Arise, Adames, Chapman. Eldridge, still a question mark. I think it's 80-20.
I kind of see Matos as a trade piece, but
possibly.
Go ahead with your list.
Then your outfield, Ramos, Bader, Lee. Your starting pitchers are Webb, Ray, Molly, Hauser, and Roop. Your bullpen, this is where it's can be left up to, a lot of guessing. I'm going to go with Bivens, Buto, that's 2. Trevor McDonald, I think, is going to make this team. He pitched another 3 shutout innings today. That
makes sense.
3. I think Matt Gage makes it right now just as a lefty because they don't have any lefties unless and then you've
Eric
got Miller. Miller should make it. I got Gage and Miller, Ryan Walker. And then you've got to look at guys like Fulmer, the pitcher that was Rookie of the Year for Detroit. He's pitching well as a non-roster guy. Gregory Santos is pitching well. Caleb Killian is pitching well. I'm not sure if guys like Brubaker make it or Beck or Wynn. That's going to be, depends if they want to.
How was Hauser on his first outing?
Not bad. He gave up 3 quick hits to Team USA. He gave up a hit to Witt, Harper, and Judge, and it was 2-0. But he settled down.
I didn't pay too much attention. Did Robbie Ray play in that game at all, or was he just sitting on the bench?
I don't think Ray was in that game. He's pitched pretty decently though in his starts.
That makes sense.
Yeah, the guys.
Yeah, I'm nowhere near familiar with you guys on the pitching, but I know the sluggers and the hitters. But
it's really going to depend on who's healthy. Miller's dinged up,
right.
Arrow's dinged up, San Martin's dinged up.
Yeah, I don't think San Martin makes it. I think he gets waived, cut. I think they're going to need. I think they're going to need a few guys that they're going to add off of the non-roster, and I think guys that are going to probably go are Encarnacion. He's
makes sense.
He's a guy that gets let go. San Martin. If Miller and Gage are really are both healthy and are on the, and then you got don't forget Sam Hentges is coming. So San Martin, if he might get released if Miller and Gage are healthy to start the season.
I think the biggest question from out of all this is what do we do with Eldridge? Is he going to be? Is he going to be first base? Is he going to be can you take over for DH for Devers? I mean, like,
I think it'll be a mix because he's playing really good defense right now. He's actually looking good. Like he's getting the balls. He made a couple more good plays today.
The question is going to be is if he plays 1 day a week or he plays half the games.
100%. There you go.
I would split it. I would kind of try to split it 50-50 personally.
Who's that?
Pitching.
Who's that second right now?
Arise will be your second baseman, and then your reserves will be. Now there is a world. Okay, think about this.
Yeah.
It looks like it's Schmidt, Koss, Susak, and Matos as your 4 guys off the bench because
utility players, yeah.
But there is a world where I could see Christian Koss not making the club, and they carry both Matos and McRae. And where does Christian Koss need? He's a backup shortstop, second baseman, but you already have Schmidt. So Adames and Chapman play 160 games a year, right? Why do you need Christian Koss if you can have a lefty on your bench like Grant McRae? I'd rather have Grant McRae than Koss personally.
I agree.
I think McRae gives you something that they don't have. They have no lefties on the bench if McRae doesn't make this team.
Right.
So, and you got Schmidt. I don't think Koss he's not.
I've always been all in on Schmidt. Schmidt is always going to be your utility player. He's going to be there for you when you need him, and he's got good contact. He's got good hitting. He's good defenseman, and you just all-around good player. Is he going to be a Hall of Famer? Hell no. But he's always been there for you, and he's always going to be there for you. So,
Dallas, you want to tell Fosse who our starting 5 is?
Oh, yeah, tell Fosse.
Sure, starting 5 is Webb, Ray, Hauser, Malley, and Roop. Those are going to be the 5.
Yeah.
Yeah, that makes sense.
And NorCal is right.
Right now.
I think Koss is redundant. I don't think that's why I would go with McRae.
I do think he's redundant. I think he actually probably well, no, he's a great player, but I think he's actually probably a trade piece, right, Dan? Like, but that
I
being
think Matos is probably more of a trade piece, like you said. I think Matos could be traded, but I wouldn't get rid of him personally.
No, it's a hard ask.
Solid bullpen guy for him.
Right. They've done so. I mean, we have harped on them for years now about not having the greatest players and the prospects and everything like that. But actually, they've done not too decent. So you're talking about Koss. You're talking about Matos. But you can trade these guys right now to somebody who thinks they're worth the crap, right? And maybe pull something out of it. But I wouldn't do it. I think Matos and Koss are too valuable. I would hold on to them personally.
Yeah, I like Matos for being Moss. That's the name. I just created. I created Koss and Matos, and I called him Moss. Matos, being 24, he's already shown he has it in him when he was hot 2 years ago and won player of the week, 16 RBIs in 1 week.
Oh man, he was smashing.
And he's hitting like 4-something down here in the spring, I think, isn't he? Dallas?
Yeah. He's doing pretty damn good. He's slugging the hell out of the ball right now.
Yeah, his batting average for the spring, Luis Matos, is 450 with a 1350 OPS.
But the thing is this: the odds are that the Giants trade him, and the more and more you hear about the league and everything, it just sounds like the Giants are going to trade him for something. Do you see them trading for pitching? Do you see them trading?
I think
for
if they
hitting?
traded Matos, it would be for a reliever. Yeah, I think.
You think so?
Yeah, I think it would be for a reliever. I mean,
Makes sense.
I just hope they don't. And I don't see a world right now, unless things change dramatically in the next 2 weeks, where Encarnacion's hitting 174 with a 348 OPS this spring, and Matos is hitting 450 with a 1350 OPS. I mean, if you're talking like the job comes down one of the roster spots to either or, I mean, how do you choose Dallas? How do you choose
obviously. Yeah, obviously go to Encarnacion just on the talent alone.
Yeah.
My question is though, who would you trade Matos for?
It'd probably be somebody that's kind of a sixth, seventh inning guy. Somebody that
that makes sense.
Fits in the mold of a Taylor Rogers.
And it's hard to say you want to trade Matos. We've been Matos fans for the last 3-4 years now.
Yeah,
so.
I personally
You've waited all this time, and he's actually starting.
Yeah.
He's actually playing well. But then if you wait and he goes cold, then he's worthless.
Right,
100%. So what do you do? I mean, it makes sense to me the Giants would trade him, and I think they're going to do that. To be honest with you, Encarnacion. Yeah, they're going to hold that guy under the hood for as long as they can and try to build him up.
Final score 15-5. USA wins. They take on Great Britain tomorrow, game 2. Does anybody know who's starting tomorrow? Is it Scooble or Skeens? Anybody heard that in the chat?
Probably Scooble. I wouldn't put it past him to put Skeens on board, but I think it's Skeens pitched the last start, right? So
Skeens pitched against
Scooble's pitching tomorrow.
The Giants. Okay, Scooble.
Yeah.
Tomorrow.
Okay. So there you go.
And then he's leaving. He's going to pitch one game and leave. Is what we hear.
I don't think so. That's not what I.
He's one and done.
Okay. He's one and done. What's the point of that?
Weird because you're facing Great Britain. It's not even. It's like, hey, you're going to face what?
So we're pretty much
AA team.
So we're pretty much guaranteed another Japanese versus USA. Then okay, right on.
Or the Dominican Republic, which depends on how.
Oh man, the DR team is so stacked. This is so awesome.
Yeah, it really is. Hey, Will, man, I'm going to let you go because we're going to close out the show here shortly. Thanks for stepping in and pinch hitting for me while I was trying to get that TV up and going. I lost my YouTube channel on my phone, and all of a sudden I couldn't even tell what was going on. But check in with us, man. We'll be, as we near the season, we'll be going, live every game again. So,
all right, guys. I'll talk to you guys later.
Hey,
then.
Good to see you. Hey, care. Send me I'll get the league sent up. Send me your email.
I'll do all that.
And then you can text me you later, and then I'll get that going for you. Thanks, Will. Good to see you, man.
All right. See you, Will.
All right, Will B, the great Will B, man. Good to see Will. It's been a long time since we've talked, and I was just thinking of him this week, and I was thinking, man, I hope Will's doing okay. Haven't heard from him and heard or seen him in anywhere, and I was just frankly, I was a little concerned just making sure he was okay, but good to see him back. Hiroku, everybody remembers Will. And so, all right, guys.
So before you go, Dan, let me just tie up some loose ends here.
Yeah.
So assuming Eldridge makes the team, that leaves 3 spots.
Mm-hmm.
And Susek has to make the team, right?
Right.
Or
that leaves 2 spots.
That leaves 3 spots if you're going to carry 8 relievers.
No, Schmidt's a lock, and Susak's a lock. It leaves 2 spots.
Okay, so that leaves 2 spots. Yes.
Yeah.
So those 2 spots are going to be Matos, and you're thinking not Koss because you want to carry a left-handed outfielder.
Yeah, and I think Koss, I don't know what purpose he serves. What having 2 utility infielders, like what are we doing?
True.
Like Little League? Do we trying to get guys enough innings?
Yeah, but he has been really good, so
Mm-hmm.
it's tough to sit him because he's kind of paid his dues last year, and he's continuing to perform in spring. So
Yeah.
I don't know, and he does give you speed off the bench. Now McRae can fill that role,
Right.
so that's interesting. Who it is really just if Schmidt's on there and Eldridge makes the team, that only leaves 2 spots. Now in the bullpen, give me the ones that are guaranteed to make it.
Okay.
We know that we know that Walker is going to make it.
Walker's going to make
Miller
it.
makes
Miller's
it if he's
gonna
healthy.
make it.
We know Buto will make it.
Buto. I would think Bivens makes it. I would think, unless he implodes the next couple of weeks.
I would think he makes it because he's been here 2 years now and done real well. So he kind of has earned that.
I think he makes it. That gives you 4. Bivens, Buto, Miller, Walker.
And McDonald has looked really good.
I think McDonald has a shot. I think the non-roster Fulmer has a shot. Gregory Santos, Caleb Killian, those guys have shots. Now that's 3 non-roster guys. So if you go Killian, Santos, and Fulmer, now you're having to cut 3 guys off your 40, which we know Encarnacion would be one if Eldridge makes the club. And then I would think guys like,
well, if JT Brubaker doesn't make it, I think he's gone.
Yeah, Brubaker could be gone. You could have Beck or Wynn be gone, and you could have somebody like San Martin.
Those guys
gone.
have options though.
Who does?
Beck and Wynn.
Yeah, but you got to make room for the 40 if you add guys.
Oh, right.
From the non-roster. Yeah.
So Carson Seymour, I don't know if how long he's around.
Yeah. We may be seeing less of Seymour, what you're saying.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah, interesting to see how this is the chips are gonna fall.
It is.
We're getting closer.
We're getting closer, and guys are starting to make moves. I mean, huge outing tomorrow for Carson Whisenhunt. He goes onto the mound to start. If he has to have like a Logan Webb start tonight, where he just looks phenomenal and barely gives up anything, and because he's looked so bad in 2 outings, he can't just have a so-so outing where it looks like, oh, he had a good inning and a bad inning and a good inning and a bad. He can't do that. He's got to have an exceptional performance tomorrow just to get back into the conversation, right? Don't you think?
I think so. He's on. If he has another bad outing, he's for sure going to Sacramento.
Yeah.
And Tidwell's in the same boat.
Yeah. Tidwell's. Yeah. I mean, here's the thing about McDonald that concerns me a little bit. He pitched 142 innings last year, and then he pitched another 15 or so with the big league club, 13, maybe 13. So he pitched about 155 innings last year. So he stretched out to be one of your better starters. And if you put him in the bullpen and he only gets 50, 60 innings on the season, are you turning him into a reliever, or is that going to affect, I even had the thought, what would it be like to have a 6-man rotation and let Webb pitch every 4th day? So Webb gets 32 starts and the other 5 get 26 starts. But then that puts pressure on the bullpen. It weakens the bullpen because now you only have a guy. Yeah. Now, how you could solve this, but they're never going to do it. But I was thinking, imagine if they went back and said, okay, Casey and Bryce, we just want you to pitch
No, they'll never do it.
one inning every 3 or 4 days. And they're not, I know they're not going to do it, but the Giants do have two guys that are capable of pitching that are not on their pitching staff. They're everyday players, but it would be a really cool advantage.
The time it would take to hone that skill to get major league hitters out would be tough.
Yeah.
So you might see them in a situation where the game is 23 to 4, but I think that's just not going to happen.
Yeah.
So interesting for sure.
Yeah. So, hey guys, we were just planning on going up till about 9:30, or I guess 8:30 your time. Yeah. But I wanted to hand it off over.
Dan, did you say 8:15 your time?
Did I send 8:15? Oh, I guess I did. I messed you up.
8:15 because I come on and I'm 15 minutes late, but you've already been on for an hour.
Yeah, I messed up, man. I sent 8:15 my time. That screwed me up. I'm sorry.
That's all right.
So,
well, I stood you up as far as you knew.
Yeah, I was like, that's all right.
Well, luckily, daylight savings time is this weekend, so
yay, we'll go back on the same time. All right, that'll be nice. Well, guys, hey, there's other shows going on right now, and I want to send you guys on over to go check out Even Your Dynasty show. They're on. They don't come on all the time. They're on Friday nights right now during the off season. Go check out Cody, Dan, and why did I just draw a blank? Ricky. I'm not sure if Ricky. Let me go look and see if those guys are on. Let me go check out their show if they're actually on right now and see who's on. One sec here. Even Your Dynasty show. Heating up.
I'm a dog. Oh, this.
Let me get this on here. I'm just checking on my phone here to see. Oh, it's just Dan, and it's Cody and Dan. All right. Right there, guys. There they are. Go check them out. They do a great job. You'll get and I know I talked to Cody today. You're going to get some pretty interesting information on Bryce Eldridge over there. So go over to and check them out. Even Your Dynasty show on YouTube. If you haven't subscribed, subscribe. They work hard, and they've got how many subs do they got? They got about they're talking about that right now. They're talking about a player that struck out 44% his first year in baseball. His second year, he struck out 30.7. His third year, he struck out 30.5. Fourth year, 31.5. Fifth year, 28.1, then 25, then 25.1, then 28.4, 24.3, and 23.6. So it's going down. And who is that player? Who's that player that struck out 44%?
Not on the Giants.
Nope. But they're talking about him right now, and I'll give you a little clue who it is. It's Aaron Judge. He had 95 at bats or 95 plate appearances in his rookie year when he was 24. Not even his rookie year, because he was just called up at the end of the year, and he struck out 42 times.
That big contract, and then you can just settle down and work on your hitting as opposed to trying to hit the long ball.
So I think what Cody's doing is kind of doing a little comparison between Bryce and Aaron Judge. So go over to Even Your Dynasty show right now. We're getting out of here.
And tell him Dan sent you.
Yeah, tell him NorCal Sports Network sent you. Do that. Go subscribe. All their subs are real, just like ours here at NorCal Sports Network. We don't buy subs. We don't have fake subs. So I like to support everybody that and they know their ball over there at Even Your Dynasty show. Let me get the music going here, guys.
I'm going to take this 26-man roster and fax that over to Buster right now. So
there we go. There we go. Oh. The old fax machine. The old fax machine. I love it. All right, with that, guys, we're out of here. We'll post your comments as we close the show, and we'll give you some final thoughts as the music plays. '10 World Series. I like that. Adios, amigo. Adios. That's for Los D. I get it. That's cool. Somebody's at the Sharks game. Right on. What's the score of the Sharks game right now? Last I heard 1-1. What is it now? Let me see if I can look it up. (2-1) St. Louis at the end of the second period. So the Sharks got their work cut out for them in the third period. Don't forget to hit that like button on the way out, everybody. Make sure you hit the like button, and don't forget to head on over right now to the Even Year Dynasty Show. Go subscribe to their channel and go in their chat and tell them NorCal Sports Network sent you. All right, do it. I promise you'll get some information that you will appreciate. You'll enjoy it. Cody knows his stuff. Dan knows his stuff, and they're good guys too. They're good guys. So support the community of Giants YouTubers. All right, guys, we're out of here. Have a great night. And out of here. We want to come back tomorrow. Maybe. I don't know what time the game is. Time the U.S. plays tomorrow at Great Britain. Does anybody know? Saturday?
5 o'clock Pacific, 6 o'clock your time.
Same time. Okay. Maybe we'll be on tomorrow night at about 7:15 if the game's not over in a mercy rule. All right. Look for Dallas and I possibly tomorrow night. We'll see how it goes. All right, everybody. Take care. Go on over to Even Your Dynasty Show. Take care.